On Tuesday, 5 a.m. was the dawn of the journey for 2-year-old conjoined twins, Blessing and Favour.
Kupatiwa karatasi ya kusaini watoto waende theater haikukuwa kasi rahisi. Kwanza kuna watu wanakuambia maneno mabaya, unaogopa. Uenda hao watoto ni wakose na vile nimewapenda tumekaa na wao. Na hapo it's between death na life.
It was penned and it began. Finally, after about 24 months of wait, 60 medical personnel putting a touch of their gifted hands to ensure all goes well. The lead surgeon, Dr. Fred Kambuni, and his team, as he narrates, had to take the extra caution in the microscope-guided operation. The operating field smaller to the naked eyes due to the girl's age.
We were so afraid that we were going to cause damage that was not present. When you are working with the nerves, unlike other tissues, when you have a damage, it is permanent.
The surgery involved the separation of conjoined spines at the lower area, among other pelvic organs that were fused, that is, the bowel, colon, rectum, uteruses, anus, and the genitalia. And the neurosurgeon Christopher Musau was in the ascendancy of neurosurgical operating team that will ensure that the brains are not interfered with during the separation of the spine. This was his second operation that begged media publicity after the successful operation of baby Satrino Sr., who was shot in the head during a terror attack in Mombasa.
Over the years that I've operated, one of the statements that I've been afraid of is to say, oops, meaning you found something and you didn't know it was there. I think if you have your doctor taking you to theater and you're asleep, you don't want to hear he said, oops.
To increase the chances of near-perfect surgical operation, the team generated these 3D models of the conjoined twin skeletal structure that took a year to study and do a series of dry runs before the D-Day.
The 3D also allows us to ask the computer which is the best way to do this separation. Then we do it. We ask the computer, if we don't do it this way, what are the defects that we expect? That is why we have incorporated a 3D.
On Wednesday morning, 23 hours later, from the smiles of the team wheeling the two to the intensive care unit, it was a success, the first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa.
We were excited that we'll be able to separate and everybody will get their organs. So there is nobody who is less one organ than the other.
For Caroline Mukiri, a hairdresser, being a resident at the referral hospital for 2 years was unbearable. She has been here since September 2014 when her daughters were referred from Meru Hospital.
Watoto wangu wanajua kuomba. Nimewafunza kuomba. Saa mi sana sana wakati nimeweza unapata wananiekelea mkono. Wanasema Mungu, saidia mama. Amina.
Dr. Kambuni's team have created an opening on the front of the girl's abdomen to divert the stool and urine into a bag on the outside of the body. They are expected to be discharged from the critical room after about 2 weeks as they wait for another year for reconstructive surgeries, which will include the skin to cover the wounded area.
The skin will be done to perfection. I'm a perfectionist, so it will be done to perfection.
In the first year of preparations, the doctor fixed tissue expanders implants into the twins to assist in the growth of the skin in readiness for the surgery. Other reconstructive operations are expected to be done on the anus and the anatomy between their legs. These two are expected to see each other face to face for the first time when they leave this critical care unit.
I wish I was, then I could understand how they are going to behave. But I guess it's going to be a moment that could shed our tears.
Eunice Omollo, NTV.